Hi quilting friends, I'm Linda Nitson for Sizzix, and today we're going to talk about English paper piecing and hexagons. Hexagons are the hottest thing right now, and I'm going to show you how to use them. So if you take the Sizzix die, the smaller size you use for paper, and the next size up you would use for your fabric. Let me show you how easy it is. So I take my piece of paper, sorry about that. Paper you can do up to 8 layers at a time, same as fabric. So I'm just going to use one at a time now just to show you the effect. So I've got my paper, my die, I need a cutting pad at the bottom and a cutting pad at the top. I feed it into the machine. Crank the handle, move my hand up. That creaky sound, it's supposed to make that sound. Some people are afraid of that, but it's supposed to etch into your cutting pad and make that little creak sound. So now I have paper hexagons to make my English paper piecing. All right, so I'm going to put that die aside, and now I'm going to get out my fabric. And I'm going to use scraps for this project, but you can use yardage or anything you want to, from fat quarter scraps, whatever you want. Okay, so I place it on the die, and on this one I can fold this over and utilize as much fabric as I want to, or if I just want the amount that's on the die, I can tuck that fabric underneath the die, as long as I don't exceed 8 layers total from the top and the bottom. Of course, anything underneath the die is not going to get touched, so you can save this fabric for another project. Same thing, I put a cutting pad at the bottom, cutting pad at the top, and I feed it into the machine. Now you don't have to pre-starch your fabric or use any sort of fusible adhesive. We're just using the straight fabric, and I pull out my pieces. Now sometimes I end up with a piece of the thread that's going to stay attached. I'm just going to give that a little clip with my scissors. This is the larger size to the smaller size. Lines up beautifully. And that way I can make my English paper pieces with just 2 dies. And these will fit together